Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we'll be taking a look at the DX Kaizoku Hassha from Kamen Rider Build. This is the main weapon for the Kaizoku form, as you see over here, featured very prominently on the box. It's kind of a bow weapon. Kaizoku Hassha, Kaizoku is a pirate. Hassha, I believe, is like fire, like to fire a weapon. So it's kind of like the pirate firer, although it doesn't shoot pirates, it shoots trains. So could have been the Densha, Hassha, but maybe they figured that would be too hard to say. I don't know. In any case, really nice packaging. Like I said, I love this form. I think the color scheme looks really good. I love how it's featured so prominently here on the front of the box. That's almost probably actual size, actually, for that weapon. It's pretty close. We'll get to that in a moment, though. So front of the box looks really cool. Side is just kind of, you know, the form kind of extending over here to the side like that. This side just has another picture of the Kaizoku form. Over here on the back just shows you the bow and how it works, all the different sound effects. It's a fairly simple toy, but we'll get into that in a moment. 2 AAA batteries are required. Nice picture there on the top. On the bottom, another pretty cool picture. So very colorful packaging, like the box a lot. But let's go ahead and get the toy out of there and we'll take a closer look. So here is the Kaizoku Hassha. As you can tell, it is a bladed bow weapon, very similar to the Sonic Arrow from Kamen. Kind of what it reminds me of. Kind of looks like an anchor on the end. I think that's fun for the pirate theme. And you can see that there's kind of a ship molded in right here. And then the train acts as the arrow, which is pretty cool. You would think this pulls back, but it doesn't. You actually pull the train back and let it go. There's a trigger button right here. On and off switch is down here on the underneath. Speakers right here. 2 AAA batteries go right here. You just unscrew right there. So pretty cool. It's a smaller weapon, and just so I wasn't lying, I think it's funny. It actually is pretty much life size or actual size on the box. You can see it matches up pretty closely. So that just makes me laugh. But in any case, I like it. I like the color scheme. You have some really nice metallic paint. I love this metallic tealish color. I love the kind of metallic mint green you have here. The gold. All the colors work really well together. You have this kind of navy blue underneath. Really cool. Really awesome color scheme. I love that a lot about this. If we go ahead and turn it on. Says its name. Press the trigger. You get a generic slash sound. That's for using it as a melee weapon. That's the only thing the trigger does. All the rest of the sounds are activated by pulling the train back. So that's all you get. That's it for the trigger. If you pull it back and just kind of release right away, you kind of just get the sound of like a train rolling down the tracks, something like that. There are 4 different sounds to be had by how long you hold it back. So if you pull it back and you hear the first sound, so the first phrase is Kakueki Densha, which is an all-station train, just kind of a normal, you know, around town, taking your train around. If you hold it 2 times, or 2 seconds, so Kyuko Densha is an express train. That's your second one for 2 seconds. Then if you hold it 3, so you get the third one is Kaizoku, which is funny because it sounds so close to Kaizoku. Kaizoku Densha, and I'm blanking on what that translates to. I do apologize. I had it, and now I lost it. So the third one is Kaizoku Densha. Then if you hold it 4 times, so the 4th sound is Kaizoku Densha, pirate train. And then it says Hassha, which is fire, and then it unleashes a volley of arrows and sound effects. So very cool. That's about it though. That's pretty much what you're going to get out of this guy. You have the generic slash sound, and then you have the 4 different arrow types pulling the train back depending on how far you pull it back. So not bad. Not a ton to do with this, but you know, not bad. So I apologize. I went back and looked it up. Kaizoku, the third one, is a rapid service train. So it's an all-platform train, express train, all-service train, and then pirate train. And obviously that's a play with Kaizoku and Kaizoku sounding so similar. So, but yeah, I think it's fun. It's definitely not a must-have. I could see if you're passing on all the form-specific weapons because they don't come with full bottles or anything exclusive. You know, I could see how you'd pass, but I think there's some fun to be had here. Having a bladed bow weapon is always fun, like the sonic arrow. Obviously, there's nowhere to connect full bottles to this. I think it would have been neat with these form-specific weapons, even though they didn't come with full bottles. If they had full bottle functionality, that might have been a little fun, but I understand why they decided not to. But I have to say, for this one, I think the sounds you do get are fun. I love the color scheme, the metallic paint and everything on it looks really good. I like that a lot. I'm a big fan of the Kaizoku Hassha form. I just think those two things together are hilarious. I think the form is really cool, nicely designed, and I absolutely love the color scheme. So, like I said, I can understand how you'd want to pass on some of these form-specific weapons because, you know, they're not really necessary to collect if you're just in for the full bottles, or, you know, if you're just looking for the kind of main line. These are a little bit fringe, a little superfluous, but I think there's fun to be had. And the nice thing about these is they're not usually too expensive. They're somewhere in the area of $20 before shipping, because they don't really come with any full bottles. They're not that huge, not overly complicated. But yeah, like I said, I think there's fun to be had here. It's really just up to you if it's worth it or not. But I don't really have much bad to say about the toy, other than it could do more, but for what it does, I think it's fun. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Please enjoy, or I should say, I hope you enjoyed this look at the DX Kaizoku Hassha from Kamen Rider Build. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.